Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, 14th day of November, and the 16th day of CHESHVAN. Here we go. According to the sefer called Minhag Yisrael, whenever you're doing salt for your challah or bread at the Shabbos table, it is appropriate to dip the bread into the salt, as opposed to salt sprinkled on top of the bread. But there are some of the rabbis who say that sprinkling salt over your bread is also okay, so you do have that option also. According to the Kaf HaChaim, he says that it should be a lady who brings the salt to the table, and the reason that he puts that mitzvah on the ladies is because infamously, it was the wife of Lot who, in the city of Sodom, where they weren't very kind, she was known to not bring salt to her guests. And all the ladies of today want to kind of like, I guess I could say, atone or make up for that loss. And so they want to bring the salt to the table to kind of catch up on that mitzvah which Lot's wife had passed up on. Incidentally, you probably all know that Lot's wife, when she met her end, they were running away from the city of Sodom, and they were all told not to look back. And she looked back at the destruction of Sodom and turned into a pillar of salt. Some tour guides say when you go near the Dead Sea that you can still see the pillar of Lot's wife, the pillar of salt that's still at the side of the Dead Sea. Others debate it. Okay, if no salt is available, then Rav Belsky says that you could dip the challah into one of the other salty foods that are at the table, if you can't actually find the straight salt. If you need to ask for the salt after you made a motzi, you're like, oh no. You don't say those words, but you realize I didn't prepare the salt. So you motion to someone. If they're not getting what you're saying, you could say it's short, because it's necessary. You don't really want to talk between the hamotzi and the eating. But since you're in a jam, you could say, could you please bring the salt? And you're allowed to do that if necessary. But it's better, of course, to remember to arrange for that before you make your hamotzi. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow. We're going to continue a little bit more with more salt laws. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow. Bye.